Right now on the Big J Show, we are joined by comedian, actress, jack of all trades at this point, Natasha Leggero. Natasha, good morning.
Good morning, Big J.
Yes, fantastic to talk to you again here. Every time we talk to you, you've got something new. I think last time we talked, it was for Last Comic Standing. And now you're rocking Free Agents, which I've got to say, sometimes I have people on the show that are on shows, and it's like I just want to talk to them because they're famous and stuff, and their shows suck. Free Agents, actually funny.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. Yes, it's based on a British show, which they brought here to America. I don't know if you've ever seen Party Down, but the writer and creator John Embaum, he brought that show and has adapted it and made it for the American audiences, and I think they did a great job. I mean, his talent is he's able to write in such a way you really feel like it's improv, and it's not. There's scripted jokes, and but it's a very natural delivery. So
yeah, totally, and that's what I want.
The cast is awesome.
Oh yeah, Hank Azaria, obviously super funny. Catherine Hahn, like very underrated, I think, actress.
Oh my God! I mean, the fact that like she's in all these Will Ferrell movies and Adam McKay movies, I just don't understand why someone's not writing a movie for her like ASAP. Like they just keep writing Seth Rogen parts. It's so confusing to me.
Exactly. I think the same thing.
She's so funny.
She's so sweet. She's so funny. She can do it all. And then, yeah, and I always think that too. She's always like in the background. And that's why I was so excited when I saw previews for Free Agents. I'm like, it's about time she got like a main character type juicy role on something that's not Crossing Jordan.
Well, Catherine always jokes about it because, she's used to playing like the weirdo woman who like has long armpit hair.
Yeah.
And so now she's like really sexy and hot in this. So I think it's challenging, but I think she also loves it and she's great at it. So
yeah, definitely. What about your I want to know your character. It seems did they just it seems almost like you wrote your own character. Like your character speaks with a very Natasha Leggero attitude and stuff. I mean, did you have anything to do with that, or did they just write this character and it just fit you so perfectly? I mean, it seems very like you.
It's interesting how that all works, because when you're a comedian, when you audition for stuff, you often, and even just an actor, I mean, but comedians especially, because you have one thing that you really do, which is what you do on stage. Sometimes, if you do that, you can kind of infuse a character that maybe was not developed as much into your own thing. And so, I think it's just very fortunate when you're able to do that.
Yeah, so your character was written probably pretty boring, and you've made it as magical as it is now. So really, they should be thanking you for the success of Free Agents, I would say.
Well, I didn't say it was written boring and that I made it magical, but I'll take it.
Good. Perfect. And
why not?
What's, how, with these new shows, I'm always interested, like, how long are you guys guaranteed to be on the air? It's always that thing with these new shows where, X amount of weeks go by and then they start wondering who's going to get cut, what's going to happen. Like, is there a set amount that you can say, like, we will at least be on the air for the next 2 months, or do you have any idea how that works?
This is my first time. I've done maybe 11 pilots that did not go. And so this is the first time I've done something that has gone into a series. And so I'm not really sure how it works. I know that we're shooting, and, the network is really happy, and we're just having fun. So, I mean, hopefully it lasts for a couple of years.
Yeah.
That's what I hope. But
I would hope so, too.
Yeah, it's very fun, and I'm glad you like it. It's with Up All Night, which I think is really funny as well, and it's NBC's new night of comedy on Wednesdays. Yeah,
it's a good, it really is. Up All Night's a hilarious show, too, so both of them very good. What do you watch, Natasha, on TV before you were on Free Agents? Like, what kind of TV do you watch? Are you into, like, reality shows? Do you like the sitcom stuff? Do you watch stand-up? What's your thing?
My thing is, I'm really obsessed with that show, My Strange Addiction on TLC.
Oh, love that show.
I don't know if you've seen this, but it's like, where women start eating toilet paper or gas, or this woman, like, can't stop eating her couch cushions. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I saw that exact one. I'm like, how do you even start that? I I understand once you're that screwed up, I understand continuing it, but like at what point is the first time you just say like, I'm going to unzip this couch cushion and just try to eat what's on the inside of it?
Well, I guess when your name's Charmisa, anything can happen.
That might be the
catalyst.
No,
you know what? Her name was, they named her Charmisa, and you can tell her parents meant to name her Charisma, but they spelled it wrong. And so now she just goes by Charmisa.
I like that she just
and so she
rolled with it.
She can't stop eating the couch. Well, I love reality shows just because you can't make that stuff up. I don't know where they're finding these people. Who are these people?
That's what I think too when I watch Hoarders. It's like one episode of Hoarders I get, but a Hoarders marathon, I'm like, why are there like 900 people that have 600 cats living in their house?
I know. Extreme couponing, toddlers and tiaras, cake boss. TLC should stand for toddlers, lunatics, and cake.
I agree, and I love it. I watched an episode of Toddlers and Tiaras last night, as a matter of fact. The best part of those shows are when the people think that they're like getting one past the video cameras or something. Like on Toddlers and Tiaras last night, the lady whispered to her daughter, like microphones can't pick up a whisper, and she's like, "We are on national television. You will shut up, and you will not tell me no again." And then steps back and is like, "Right?" It's like, man, you look horrible.
Hilarious.
Yeah. She rocked her daughter, and then the daughter just looked at her like any girl that does pageants and just said, "Mom, you're driving me crazy." I'm like, that's a girl.
That is so funny.
Set her straight. Anything coming up, Natasha, after Free Agents? Anything else we should look for? You got any other shows in the works, movies, anything like that?
I'm going to be on tour, and hopefully they'll start in January. So check my website, and I will be posting it all up there.
Excellent. Well, soon enough, we're going to get you out here to Montana. I know it's a big struggle, and you need to make money, and you like decent crowds, but at some point, we'll get you out here. Everybody that's come has had a good time, so...
What's the comedy club out there?
Manny's is where they do comedy here. It's a place called Manny's, but I mean we get some. There's like arena like theater shows. Like we just had Tosh here about a month ago, so we get shows like that.
Oh, awesome.
But then we get a lot of the like I said, Kurt Metzger was here this past weekend, and a lot of people like that. We've had Pauly Shore and Louis Anderson recently played out there. So who knows, Lucas? If a little Asian guy comes up and talks to you about Montana, know that he's legit. I know that generally you wouldn't trust what an Asian person says, but this one is believable. So.
Okay, sounds good.
He'll
Lucas,
book you.
I'll be looking for him.
We'll make it happen. Natasha Leggero, you can...
Tell him to bring his checkbook.
I will. Yeah, he's got tons of money. His parents sell the hell out of egg rolls here, and they're really, really, really good at it. So I'll have him cut you a check. Natasha Leggero, Free Agents, tonight on NBC at 7:30 here in Billings. Check it out. It's a very, very funny show, and Natasha kills it on the show. So thanks so much for joining us, and we'll talk to you again soon, Natasha. See ya.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.